This is delicious banana bread. That's not cheese on it, it's butter. We leftover butter, so we're just eating it on banana bread.
Got coffees, we've got breakfast sandwiches to go. Lovely lady, doesn't really take speed as a priority though, we're a bit late.
This is Randy, who very kindly gave us a ride down to the trailhead, which we much appreciate. He's a local trail angel and does an awesome job promoting the PNT in Yaak.
Today we have a day of road walking. We've just walked like 4 kilometres up a seal road and now we've turned into a forest road, and the roads will get smaller and smaller until the road's closed to cars and there's a trailhead and we can camp.
30% of the PNT is road walking. There's road walking and there's road walking. A lot of the road walking is on forest roads like this. Consistent gradient, you have to watch where you put your feet, so it's quite nice for a change.
Stop for a little break. North fork of the Yaak River. It's walked up a little side track, about half a mile or so beside the stream. You can see where the locals swim. Hot spot.
Yes, he's relacing my boot. There's too much movement in my heel, which has led to my blisters, so we're just relacing them in a different way.
For lunch today we have 2-day-old tater tots from the Yaak pub and boiled eggs. Denali and Lucky Marvin are exchanging trail notes.
Looking out over the Yaak, and this is the trailhead. We can't drive any further. It's where we were going to camp. We're going to go on another 3.5 miles. It's only 4 o'clock. Don't really need to stop yet. This is the Mount Garva lookout. It's another bookable one. There's obviously some people renting it because there's sleeping bags are here. We're just poking our nose in to have a look and to sign the logbook. Yeah, there is the original lookout up here. Oh, we are heading this way somewhere. We can see Yaak down there and Mount Henry behind it, where we were a few nights ago. We're on a little section of trail. We've been on the roads all day. One of the far out comments said that best trail since Glacier.
Well, beautiful walk through the forest and some clearings. We've come to a clearing where we can see out to the hillside, wilderness as far as the eye can see. Looks like there's a down now to our campsite and back up again tomorrow.
This is the PNT, it doesn't just go down.
This is the PNT, we're not staying flat, we know that.
Yeah, we're almost at the camping site. The instructions are to turn right onto the sealed road and then turn left onto abandoned gravel road. And this is all of the instructions are spot on. We've arrived at our campsite. Unsurprisingly, there are mosquitoes. They're not too bad, are they?
No, we've seen mosquitoes and this is not too bad at all.
But we're just smarter now. We just know to put on our protection. They can't get us.
I thought I would get a picture of the water source. It's a spring, super cold. So yeah, these little sources of water make it possible because there's not much here. It's been a good day. We did 30-something Ks today. As you can see, we've got a great setup now. We've got our washing line, our tent, our kitchen, trees for the earth sack, 10 to 9, and we're about to have our dinner and then get into the tent.
Have to look after the transportation options.
We have Kingsley and Taylor who have caught up with us, as everybody does. We might see you down the trail.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Well, we just had an interview with Border Patrol. It's a very friendly man, extremely friendly, very keen for a yarn.
Yeah, and he said that he gets notified when there's someone up here and he drives up and checks out who they are, and there he is. He's checked us out and he's turning around and coming back. Our sealed road has turned into a gravel road and now it's kind of turning into a dirt road as we get further and further up. And now we're heading up a 650 metre climb up to Rock Candy Mountain. This is a very pretty section, but it's one of those typical PNT sections where you go up and then down, and then up and then down, and then up and down. We're going to camp up there on the ridge somewhere. We've got to go up here, then down, then up.
I've come 0.4 of a mile, 900 metres down because we need water, and this is the only water source. There's supposed to be a spring only a couple of hundred metres from the campsite, but it's all dried up now, so that's no go. So I'm down here filling all the bottles and stuff for overnight, and then I'll carry them all back up the hill.
I have had a wash though, so that was good.
I'm back with my 8 kilos of water, so we can eat now.
Champion. Right done, thank you.
My hand grenades fuse, baby, don't refuse my truth. But it's up to you now to choose. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true.
There's a good logbook. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Dr. Zeus.
There's all the people that we've met along the way coming through. Young Kevin, Taylor and Kingpin. Who else is there? Zebra. This is our significant up of the day, about 150 to 200 metres to Cannock Peak, and then it's pretty much downhill to Feist Creek. We've read about this turn in Far Out, how there's a very sharp turn and people miss it. Where would you think the trail's going, Matthew, with your head down going up the hill?
Oh, clearly going that way.
Aha, but it's not. It's going this way.
Into the bushes.
We have a very good trail at the moment, lovely downhill gradient and very good underfoot.
Good tread, easy miles.
We're looking at Idaho over there somewhere.
Well, we are on our last 500 metres in Montana.
Well, you're in Montana and I'm in Idaho.
Just crossed state lines after 4 weeks of walking. Anyway, let's, I don't know, how to go to Idaho. He didn't like my rhyme. Who knows?
So there's been a bit of a change in the weather after weeks of sweltering in 37, 38 degree. We've got about 22, 23 today. Annoyingly, it's raining. For the first time since the 3rd of July, 22 days. We're having to get out of raincoats for the last 10 k's.
We've just come down from the mountains, zigzag down.
1200 metres, I think, vertical.
We've got 0.8 of a mile, which is at 1.3 k's to Feist Creek.
We should buy a raffle ticket. Look what we can win.
Well, we're in Feist Creek, which is like a motel, restaurant, bar, and it's very hiker friendly. In fact, it's renowned on the hiker PNT circuit for being hiker friendly. They'll cook your food at any hour. They'll also offer you the use of their pool room under construction. We know it's been at least 6 years. It's warm, we're not out in a tent. Nathan Clark would feel right at home here.
4 weed eaters. We're not sure if any of them work.
We've got the St. Paddy's Day decoration box, the 4th of July box, the Christmas box, and the Easter box.
And a wolf hanging on the wall. A lot of letters.
Anyway,
a lot,
it's warm,
man.
it's dry, and it's awesome for sleeping tonight.
Thank you very much, Cliff.
There's a coffee machine on the go this morning. Cliff kindly left keys for us to come and have some coffee, which is awesome. Thanks, Cliff. A very civilised boot station this morning. So I was just putting my boots on and suddenly there's an enormous splash and it was an osprey coming down to get one of the carp in the pond.
Okay, the white building you can see to the left, that was our accommodation last night. We're going up there, that's Busted Mountain. It's about 1,000 metres climb, up and over, and then down into the next valley, which is where Bonner's Ferry is.
Well, we've had an excellent stay at the Feist Creek Falls Resort. Cliff looked after us, yarned away to us. We got to stay in the pool room, and now we're setting off. Beautiful clear sky, and heading up Buzzard Mountain. It'll be a bit of a climb, but then after that, we're on the downhill roll to Bonner's Ferry.
Well, we've gone less than a kilometre. We've talked to a lady with her dog and her horse, a lovely conversation with her, and then we've just talked to Grace and Steve and had a great conversation with them. So a very friendly wee community here in Feist Creek. That's really nice. And eventually we'll get to the trailhead.
For the last 15-20 minutes, there's been trains going each way. They're massively long. And what happens here, and this is where Cliff comes in, Feist Creek is a combination accommodation for the American trained workers because they have to get off here and the Canadian workers get on and take it into Canada. Nice gentle switchbacks up this mountain, 7 miles off. This is where we've come from. Feist Creek is in the back by the big grass and Buzzard Lake.
Okay, we're seeing ripe huckleberries for the first time. So they vary in taste. There's about 7 different varieties, all under the name huckleberry. We've done about just under 2 hours. We're over halfway in distance, 3/4 of the way in elevation. We have a wee trail snack. Potato chips, which is not unusual for us. We have got 2 cans of Coke. Cheers. We've just got to the top of the climb for the day, which was about 1,000 metres, pretty much a reverse of yesterday. And now we're along and down for 16 kilometres to the road and the end of section 2, which is great.
Well, this is typical PNT for you, cruising along on a sweet-as trail of boardwalks and concrete, and then you suddenly hit a couple of switchbacks and rocks.
Going all to different places, different planets.
In the distance we can see Bonner's Ferry, which is about 20 k's away. Now we just have to get there.
We've just had lunch. It's always a good part of the day. Now we've got 11 kilometres to get down to the road hitchhike.
We are boosting down this forest road to get out to the road. We just had a good conversation with a couple of EBOs, Animal and Jack, who are another married couple, so it was good yarn with them. It was good to swap stories. Now we have to go fast because we want to get out to Bonner's Ferry and eat something that's not hamburgers. Any comments from the front there?
No, I concur completely with everything you said.
That's good. Secret of a good relationship. We're not sharing a spork either.
First bushback of PNT. We're heading into that. Got about 950 metres and we'll see you on the other side.
Hopefully still intact.
Hello, we did make it. No trouble at all.
The worst thing was the mosquitoes actually. Here's the highway where we're going to hit, and it looks like there's a good amount of traffic, which is great.
I'm afraid the hiker trash is messing up the nice hotel route.
A little bit of a problem. All the restaurants are in town, which is 2 miles away, and the restaurant that we thought was next door is now shut down. Been to the supermarket, which is just across the road. Like a vegetable mix, salsa. We've had bread and butter.
And we're going to have more beer. Breaking news, we've finished section 2.
It's laundry day, and this is what hiker trash wear when they're washing everything else. So yeah, I've got an icebreaker t-shirt. I haven't actually worn for anything else. But on the bottom half, I'm wearing my pyjama pants. Matthew's home in bed across the road. He's wearing his undies so I can wash everything he owns.
This is the famous chicken shop of Bonner's Ferry. It looks for all the world like it's closed and out of business, but then this morning we just happened to be walking across the road and we saw that the car park was rammed full of cars. Sure enough, they were open and they were serving good food, good wholesome food like hotcakes and hash browns and such things.
We're not even hiking today, we're just replenishing.
Look at all this goodness. We've just walked into old downtown Bonner's Ferry. Saturday afternoon, it's fairly quiet. There's a few restaurants open-ish. Not much else is happening though.
We're going to walk back now. Know where you want to stop?
No. Cheers. We've got the sidetrack coming out.
Would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know. Can we trust the stars about to let us know?